Hello there. Welcome to EBMN6, still working on a question paper from June 2021. This is what we have. So on this question paper, we are going to look at question 4, and specifically, we are going to look at the calculation of fair price of a business. So we go to our question. So this is what we have in terms of question 4. The question reads, read the scenario below and answer the questions. So it reads, Mushushu is the owner of a Mag and Bean franchise in a Biz shopping complex. There is a petrol station and a taxi rank nearby. The store is very busy as people wait for their transport, uh, uh, do their shopping, attend appointments at the hairdressers and the optometrists, or go to the cinemas. There's also a constant flow of customers into the store throughout the day, and it is the only coffee shop in the complex. He is nearing retirement age and would like to sell the business. The market value of the net assets of the business is 1,200,000 rands. The last 3 years profit was, we have got 2015 800,000 rands, 2016 900,000 rands, 2017 1 million rands, and then the interest on the investment is 16%. We're also given the owner's salary is 400,000 rands. So this is what we have. And then our question 4.3 is the one that we are specifically looking for according to this video. We are here 4.3, calculate the fair sales price for this business. So we are going to present this in the form of a statement. We are going to present this in the form of a statement whereby we are going to have our three columns. So this is the statement that we are going to go through and calculate the fair sales price. So this is the calculation of fair sales price. So we are going to start with the value of tangible net worth, value of tangible net worth. So this is the figure that we are going to start with. So we go there to check what we have in terms of that figure. That figure we are given it here. The market value of the net assets of the business is 1,200,000. So this is our beginning figure of value of tangible net worth. So we are going to put 1,200,000 there at the beginning. So we are here now. So we are here is 1,200,000. So this is what we have. And then next we are going to put the average net earnings of the business. Average net earnings of the business. Average net earnings. Right, for the average net earnings, if you come here, you'd see that we are given the net earnings here is 800,000, and then we have 900,000, then 1 million. So what we are going to do, we're going to add them, then we get the total, then we divide by 3 to get the average. So we say 800,000 plus 900,000 plus 1 million. The answer that we get, we divide by 3. So we come here, we come on the answer section. So in brackets, we just summarize the working whereby we are saying 800,000, we add 900,000, then we add our 1 million. Right, so this is what we have, and then the total that we get there, we divide by 2. So if you calculate that correctly, we are going to get 900,000, and that answer, we put it on the middle column. So this is what we have. Then from there now, we are supposed to subtract reasonable income for buyer. Reasonable income for buyer. Reasonable income for buyer. Reasonable income for buyer. Earning power at 16%. Earning power at 16%. This is the information that we are given in the question. That the earning power is what is 16%. So the reasonable income for buyer, we are going to find it there. We are the reasonable income for buyer, we're going to find it. It will be, we are going to put it here, but we need to list the the income for the buyer beneath this, and then the total we put in line with this one, and we are going to subtract this figure from this one. So here you can indicate that less here. You can indicate that less to show that you are subtracting here. So we can leave this one blank. That's where total is going to come. Then we list the income that we have there. We have got the 16%. We have got the 16% there that we are given, and we multiply the 16% times this 900,000 here. So we're going to say 16% times 900,000. Remember, 16% as a decimal is 0.16. So you can say 16% there, or you can just present it as a decimal by saying 0.16. Then you punch it in your calculator times 900,000. Then you get your answer there. So the answer that you're supposed to get there is 144. So we have 144 here, 144,000. Right. And then the other income that we have is reasonable salary for owner. So it's a plus. We add to this one plus reasonable plus reasonable income for buyer. Income for buyer. So you can go back there to check what we have in terms of reasonable income for buyer. There we can try to see. Sorry, this is sorry, this is not reasonable income for buyer as such, but it's reasonable income for owner. So we can just remove this buyer there and put our owner there. So this is what we have here, reasonable income for owner. So we go back to check that one in the so you see that the owner's salary is the one that we are looking for, which is 400,000, the reasonable salary for the owner. So we are going to put our 400,000 there. So we are here. So it means we have got 400,000 here. And then we can now add, these are the income, the reasonable income for buyer now. These are the reasonable income for buyer with earning power at 16%. So we are, if you add the two, 144,000 plus 400,000, you are going to get 544. So then we put the answer here, which is 544,000. And remember, we are saying less here. So it means that this figure we are subtracting it from 900,000. So basically, we can just show maybe by brackets show that we are subtracting it 900,000 minus 544. So you can just try to calculate that one. We are saying 900,000 minus 544. Then the answer is supposed to come there, just beneath there. So if you say 900,000 minus 544,000, the figure that you get here, you're going to get 356,000. This is a positive figure since 900 is greater than 544,000. Then this figure now, we now call it the extra earning power of the business. Extra earning power of the business. So this is what we have there. So this is this figure, extra earning power for the business. And then beneath that now, we can now put the value of goodwill, value of intangible, value of intangible, which is our goodwill. So how do we calculate that one? Now we are now saying this 356 that we are given, then you multiply by 5. So in brackets, you can just say 356,000, then you multiply by 5 in brackets to show that there. Then the total that you get there, or the product that you get there by saying 356,000 times 5, you are going to get 1,780,000. So here we have got 1,780,000. So this is your goodwill. So this is your goodwill. So from there now, so to get your final price, now we are going to say the value of tangible plus the value of intangible. So the value of tangible is here, which is this figure. This is the value of tangible plus the value of intangible here will give you the final price. Will give you the final price. So if you say value of intangible net worth, which is 1,200,000, then you add to this one 1,780,000 for the intangible, which is the goodwill. the total that you get there, the total that you get there is going to be 2,980,000. 2,980,000. So this figure is the final price that we're calculating. So this becomes your final price. So this is what we have there in terms of the calculation of the final price. So what is important for you is just to get the formulas of getting these figures or the answers that we are looking for. And then on the final price, also it's very important to take note that to get the final price, you are aggregating the tangible part and the intangible part, and then you get the final price. So this is what we have. So where it's important now is to get the figure for intangible, which is the goodwill, whereby all this process beneath the tangible. We were calculating this goodwill so that we arrive at the goodwill. And very important to take note that when you get the extra earning power of the business, which is this one, 356,000, you are supposed to multiply by 5 here so that you get your total for goodwill that we have there, which is now here in this case we have got 1,780,000. Then you add to your tangible to get your final answer. So thank you for listening. Those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share. We'll meet again in the next video. We are still coming, and hopefully this video will be helpful for you as you prepare for your final exams. With that, I'm signing out.